I invite Chairman to open the camera. I invite all the directors to open the camera. Okay, so now all attendees are now verified in the digital lobby. I am bringing the management team into the main call now.
Alright, Assalamualaikum and very good morning to our chairman and members of the board and also executive officer. Before we proceed the meeting, I would like to conduct a brief technical check-up to ensure our meeting can proceed smoothly without incurring any error. May I kindly request to all participants attending virtually to confirm that their audio and video are functioning properly. If you can hear me clearly, please inform me by giving a thumbs up or a verbal confirmation in the chat box. Alright, thank you. I would also like to confirm that the statutory chairman and directors attending visually can hear and see the proceeding clearly. Alright, thank you. I'm pleased to confirm that the audio and video systems are functioning properly and that all participants are able to communicate effectively throughout the meeting. Now, I will proceed to check all the attendance to all directors. The total number of board members is 7, and the quorum requirement under our constitution is 2 members present, whether in person or by proxy. Present here are Tan Sri Dr. Zarif Shamil bin Raimi, Dato' Sri Ahmad Zafran bin Ahmad Zamir, Datin Ayantifina binti Muhammad Fairuz, Datin Cik Siti Nur Anissa binti Abdullah, Datin Cik Nurul Fatimah binti Cik Azman, Datin Wardina Ulfa binti Hasnan, and also Dato' Muhammad Al-Zikri bin Muhammad Zainal Arifin. Therefore, there are 2 directors that are joining this meeting remotely from their own place. Datin Cik Nurul Fatimah binti Cik Azman and also Datin Wardina Ulfa binti Abdullah. The management officers present by invitation are Datin Wafai binti Muhammad Najib, Datin Nur Azinata Shah binti Muiz, Dato' Muhammad Arif Hafan bin Muhammad Husaini, and also Dato' Muhammad Zafran Arif bin Muhammad Zaidah. The officer of the meeting are myself, Mr. Ahmad Kais bin Ahmad, the company secretary, and Ms. Naikma binti Abdul Rahman, my assistant company secretary. They are not apologized for absence. Before we start, I would like to pass the floor to our new Tan Sri Chairman, Tan Sri Zarif Shamil bin Raimi, to briefly introduce himself. Thank you.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. Assalamualaikum and very good morning to all directors and management team. My name is Zarif Shamil bin Raimi and I am honored to serve as a newly appointed chairman. I would like to thank everyone for the trust and confidence placed in me. I am really looking forward to working closely with all of you. And I sincerely hope that we can cooperate effectively and efficiently towards achieving our company's goal and continuing taxation. Thank you.
Alright, thank you Tan Sri Chairman and very congratulations for becoming our new chairman. Before proceed to today's agenda, let me recap the previous annual general meeting held on 18 June 2025. For the information of the board, at the previous 76 Board of Directors meeting held on 18 June 2025, the board unanimously approved and adopted the minutes of the 75 board meeting. There were no meetings arising from the previous meeting. The board also approved the renaming of the company from Nova Tax Corporation Berhad to V-Tax Corporation Berhad, the appointment of Tan Sri Dr. Zarif Shamil bin Raimi as the new chairman, and the appointment of Dr. Muhammad Zafran Arif Muhammad Zaidah as the head of Corporate Communication Department. There being no further business, the meeting was adjourned at 4 p.m. Alright, I will briefly summarize today's 5 key agenda items before we open them for discussion. First agenda is annual general meeting planning, which is 29 August 2026. We will review our statutory timelines, digital voting setup, and also logistics to ensure a seamless meeting. The second agenda is 2025 audited financial accounts. We will review our major financial recovery and verify our cash conversion cycle. Third agenda is new corporate logo and manner report. We need to formally adopt our new visual identity as we pivot into a first tax entity. The fourth agenda is that will be expected to retire by rotation. We will assess recommendations for the re-election of directors retiring by rotation under Article 69 of our Constitution. The fifth agenda is special project, which is Apex issues. We will evaluate our new high-tech project, looking at its prototype, budget, and market strategy. Thank you.
Alright, before we start, confirmation of the previous meeting from our last meeting held on 5 January 2026. Are there amendments to the report?
No amendment received, Chairman. The minutes were circulated to all members on 7 March 2026.
Okay, thank you. Since all members have received and reviewed the minutes, does any member will propose to adoption of the minutes as circulated?
Mr. Chairman, I propose we adopt the minutes as circulated.
Thank you, Chairman. I second that.
Okay, thank you. All in favor? Any against? Very well. The minutes are confirmed and as an accurate and true record. Secretary, please record that.
Alright, noted, Chairman.
Ladies and gentlemen, now we will proceed to the matters arising from the previous meeting. And now I will invite the company secretary to provide an update.
Alright, thank you, Chairman. There are 5 updates from actions assigned previously. First, the annual general meeting preparation has begun and departments have been coordinating administrative requirements. Second, the finance department has completed preparation of the audited financial account of the company. Third, annual report drafting has reached the final review. Fourth, eligible directors for retirement by rotation has been identified. And lastly, management has prepared a proposal for its technology on special project. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. CEO, would you like to provide an additional update?
Thank you, Chairman. Dr. Management has conducted several internal meetings to ensure progress remains on track, and also operational meetings that completed preliminary planning for
Excellent. Any comment from board members?
Thank you, Chairman. I recommend management maintain cross-department communication, especially approaching the AGM bill.
Alright, recommendation noted. We shall proceed to the next agenda.
If I may, Chairman, before you proceed with the first agenda item, I would like to briefly explain that our resolution today will be decided with shorthand. This means that each director who is entitled to vote will have only one vote. In today's meeting, there will be 7 board members that are eligible to vote, including Tan Chairman. Sorry. However, Tan Chairman will have one casting vote in case of equality of votes. If the votes are tied, Tan Chairman will have an extra vote to make the final decision. According to Section 293, Subsection A, Subsection 2 of the Companies Act 2006, A proxy may vote by a show of hands only if he is the only proxy appointed by the member. Under Section 294, Subsection 2 of the Companies Act 2006, if a member of a listed company appoints multiple proxies, the voting must follow the requirements set by the stock exchange. Since we are meeting online today, the voting process by show of hands will be involved several steps. First, country chairman will invite the directors to raise their hands, while members should use the raise hand button to indicate whether they are in favor of or against the resolution. Second, I will counting the votes accordingly. Last, the chairman will declare the result based on the section 330 subsection 3. The chairman will announce whether the resolution is passed by majority of voting or votes. Lastly, Tan 3. Under section 330 subsection 3 of the Companies Act 2006, once the result of a vote by a show of hands has been recorded in the minutes, it is considered final. In addition, section 343 provides that properly kept minutes serve as evidence of the resolution passed. With that, Tan 3, that concludes my explanation of the voting process. Thank you.
Alright, very well. Good morning, respected board member and executive officers. The statutory quorum is officially verified as presented by our secretariat under our corporate constitution. I call the 77th Board of Director meeting of VTech Corporation Berhad to order at exactly 10:30 a.m. and let us proceed immediately to our first critical item of business. Opening the floor to review and finalize the date for our upcoming 77th annual general meeting. Management has initially put forward a proposed date of 29 August 2026 since a successful and compliant AGM requires the active presence and oversight of our committees. I want to hear if there are any specific constraint or scheduling conflict from our board member before we proceed to cast our official vote.
Country Chairman, to your permission, I would like to raise a concern regarding the proposed agenda.
You may proceed, Dati Marina.
Require massive attention. I would like to propose changing the date of the upcoming general meeting to 12 November 2026. Thank you.
Council Chairman, may I have the floor to elaborate on this proposal?
Certainly, that is Rizal Fran. Please proceed.
Thank you, Council Chairman. I agree with Hakim Walina about proposing changing the date of the upcoming general meeting to 12 November 2026. Shareholders need enough time to review and understand the company's financial performance before attending the meeting. If the annual report is delivered late, shareholders may not have enough information to make proper decisions during the voting process. Therefore, companies should ensure the annual report is complete and distributed earlier before the meeting.
Sure, please proceed, Latin Ain.
Thank you, Council Chairman. I also object to this proposal due to the necessary conflict as I am required to attend another meeting at the same as the AGM. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and sincerely appreciate your listening.
Mr. Chairman, may I have the floor to raise an objection regarding my availability?
You have the floor, Latin Fatiha.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I regret to inform the board that I am unable to support the table date for the upcoming general meeting due to federal medical condition and the related recovery commitment that require my full attention during that period. Given these circumstances, I respectfully request that the meeting be rescheduled to a later date to allow my for my full participation and contribution. I apologize for any inconvenience caused and appreciate the board's understanding and consideration of this matter.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, may management what's the
Please proceed, Najib Wafak.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. From the management side, we completely understand and respect serious scheduling conflicts and use all the local governments on board. Once moving the entire event to 12 November 2026, it doesn't hurt our preparations, but in fact, it gives our technical crews and staff offer for us to run the system dry runs and also verify the results totally.
Thank you, Chairman. May I have the floor to support this operational event?
Yes, you may proceed, Dato' LG Green.
Thank you, Chairman. I fully echo the CEO thoughts. Having a unified, fully present board on stage is vital for our public image. Pushing the date preserves strong corporate governance, ensure our directors are in a peak health to participate, and protects our market reputation.
Legally, shifting the date to 12 November 2026 is completely workable. My office will easily recalculate the 21-day statutory window in accordance with Section 316, Subsection 2 of the Corporations Act 2016, update the communication tax, and adjust the publishing timeline with the printers without incurring any regulatory penalties.
Okay, thank you for your transparency, directors. The well-being, full presence, and active participation of this board are absolutely prioritized for VTech governance. Since we have 4 clear, well-founded objections on the table, it is obvious the original proposal is no longer viable.
Mr. Chairman, to ensure absolute compliance with the regulations of the Corporations Act 2016 and the main market listing requirement of Bursa Malaysia, we must issue our formal notice of AGM along with our annual report to our registration stakeholders at least 21 days prior to the event, pursuant to Section 3, Section 2F, Section 258, Section 1 of the Corporations Act 2016, to book an operational safety buffer alongside our adjusted print schedules. We will optimize both our digital publication upload and physical dispatch timelines accordingly. This timeline provides our shareholder base with an ample opportunity to dissect our performance records. The physical location remains locked in at the grand ballroom of the KL Gateway Hotel, and we will simultaneously operate a fully secure, workers-grade digital platform to accommodate virtual attendance and electronic voting in accordance with Section 327 of the Corporations Act 2016. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Secretary. Ensuring compliance on paper is one thing, but running a flawless digital experience for thousands of shareholders is another matter entirely. Given our past technical benchmark and the high volume of traffic we expect, we need absolute certainty regarding system stability.
Thanks, Chairman. Can I have the floor to provide an update on virtual layout?
Certainly, Dr. Harris, please walk us through our platform readiness and contingency safeguard.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The IT division is working directly to a semi-certified digital registrar vendor in Malaysia to build our virtual framework. As the CEO mentioned, these adjusted timelines give us an extra workload. We are deploying dedicated, high-availability cloud servers backed by real-time, automated mirroring system. This phase-free infrastructure is fully optimized to handle up to 15,000 concurrent digital workers simultaneously with less than sub-second latency. Ensure that live voting remains completely seamless and free of software disconnect.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, I would like to detail the financial side of the proposal.
You may proceed, Datin Azri.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Financially, management will officially proposing the final simultaneous layout totaling 38.5 million Malaysian ringgit based on our history net profit turnaround. I have run multiple sensitivity models on this application and it is fully supported by our excellent free cash flow position. It provides a strong yield to our investors while leaving us with more than enough annual cash reserves to fully fund our next generation of core tech and R&D pipelines.
Thanks, Chairman. May I request the floor to add context to this milestone?
You may proceed, Dato' Elzikri.
Thank you, Chairman. This dividend proposal is a massive milestone for VTech. It sends an undeniable signal to the market that our executive team does not just conceptualize high-tech ideas, but actively translate innovation into tangible, high-yield financial returns for our investment community. It changes the entire narrative surrounding our stock performance.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, I would like to brief the board on our investor presentation.
Yes, you have the floor, Dato' Zafran.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. To support this, my team is designing a highly polished cinematic presentation for the MD and CEO to deliver before voting starts. We want to show a clear picture of how our pivot into smart wearable is paying off, keeping institutional buy-side analysts incredibly excited about fintech market trajectory.
Please proceed, Datin Anissa.
The operational operation, financial hardship and virtual infrastructure details laid out by the management team look highly professional. And this extra buffer period perfectly align our technical readiness with a solid corporate governance plan.
Very well. The minutes will reflect that the strategic blueprint for the rescheduled AGM is truly reviewed and adopted and accepted. So, Mr. Secretary, please liaise with the hotel venue to formalize our booking adjustment. And now, let us move forward to the agenda.
Alright, yes, Chairman.
Okay, everyone, let us formally call this session of the Board of Directors to order. So today, we come to review and adopt the audited financial account of VTech Corporation Berhad of the financial year end 31 December 2025. This is a vital milestone for our organization, marking our complete commercial consolidation as a technology-driven firm. Before we delve into the rigorous line item numbers, I would like to invite our managing director to brief the board on the high-level operational execution that anchor our business activities throughout the past year. So, Dr. Elzikri, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Chairman, and good morning to our fellow board members. I am extremely pleased to present our operational overview for financial year 2025. This year, our strategic core focus has been fully defined by a singular philosophy: hardware meets AI software. VTech has successfully carved out a premium position in the technology sector, specializing in premium spectacles that flawlessly merge high-performance optics with advanced integrated AI capabilities and our own proprietary software system. Our core corporate identity has fully transitioned into a digital-first company. This evolution is highly strategic. It allows us to capture significant enterprise value from two synchronized revenue channels. First, our traditional physical eyewear sales, and second, our high-margin recurring digital service ecosystem. By entering our hardware into an active software framework, we are building long-term ecosystems locked in with our consumers. I will now hand over to our CFO, Datin Nur Azri Natasha, to walk us through how this operational rotating has translated into our financial performance.
Thank you, Dr. Alzagri. Good morning, Mr. Chairman and members of the board. If you refer to page 4 of your board paper, you will see that our strategic rotating to digital spectacles have completely catalyzed our top-line expansion. Moving from an engineered foundation to record-breaking moments, I am proud to announce that for the financial year ended 31st December 2025, VTech Corporation had achieved a spectacular total revenue of 1.25 billion Malaysian ringgit. This represents a steady 42% year-on-year growth. More importantly, the top-line surge has triggered a definitive profit turnaround across all our key financial metrics, turning past operational challenges into clear commercial metrics. So now, let me present the specific audited figures compared directly against the financial year of 2020. As highlighted in the audited schedule, our operating income, EBIT, skyrocketed by an extraordinary 400.18%, rising from 31.20 million in financial year 2024 to 116.80 million in financial year 2025. This exceptional operational leverage allowed us to completely shake off the losses of last year. Our profit before tax executed a full turnaround from a loss of 24.5 million in financial year 2024 to a robust profit of 115.4 million in financial year 2025. Consequently, our next income after tax finished exceptionally strong at 88.20 million Malaysian ringgit, reversing the previous year's loss of 18.90 million Malaysian ringgit. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, may I have the floor?
Sure, Dr. Sri Zafran. Please proceed.
These numbers are highly impressive, Dr. Azrin. Looking at the operational metrics, our cash generating capacity seems to tell an equally compelling story. Could you elaborate on our data performance and provide the underlying breakdown of our revenue needs to give the general view of what actually drove this expansion?
Certainly, Dr. Sri Zafran. Our operational cash flow mirrors this incredible efficiency. Our EBIT expanded sharply to 210.5 million ringgit in financial year 2025, up from just 58.4 million ringgit in financial year 2020. These marked a native operational cash generation capability expansion of 216.4%. This expansion is a direct reflection of our high margin software integration, which requires far lower marginal costs as sale increases. To give you an exact structural view of our revenue streams, the financial year 2025 revenue contains of 4 distinct periods. Core revenue of mixed breakdown for financial year 2025. Firstly, premium AI spectacles, which 58% of total revenue, which represents our absolute primary revenue engine. Secondly, standard digital eyewear, 23% of total revenue, which provides strong baseline hardware volume. Thirdly, enterprise solutions, 11% of total revenue, which specialize in back-to-back commercial hardware and system packages. Fourthly, software services, 8% of the total revenue, which is our fastest growing recurring revenue. So as you can see here, over 56% of our revenue is now directly tied to AI-enabled hardware and pure software service structures, which carry significantly higher margins than standard historical eyewear manufacturing. This completes the operational overview and the financial performance.
Alright, very well. Now, let's look and discuss on our cost optimization framework and risk parameters. While revenue growth is vital, maintaining internal cost efficiency and protecting our margins against external shocks is what guarantees long-term compliance and shareholder value. So for Dr. L. Zikri, please walk us through the cost analytic and automation metrics.
Thank you, Tan Sri Chairman. If the board looks at slide 12 regarding efficiency through automation, you will see that our tri-folding operation yielded phenomenal optimization result. Our planned automation cost dropped significantly by 23 million. This reduction was achieved through rigorous manufacturing floor layout optimization and a highly successful initiative aimed at reducing material raw waste during optic production. To maintain transparency, let's look at the exact impact across our three primary operational cost components. So the first one, hardware procurement, increased by 39.8 million due to scaling up manufacturing volume to fulfill global demand. The second one, software R&D, increased by 27.2 million, representing necessary capital investment into our proprietary AI capabilities. The last one, plant automation, increased by 23 million in direct cost saving. While hardware procurement and software R&D naturally scaled up to support our 1.25 billion revenue run rate, the 23 million reduction via plant automation significantly protected our operating margin from eroding. I will now hand over to our CFO to detail our corporate risk perimeter and strategic mitigation.
Thank you, Dr. Alvin. Managing our risk parameters proactively is fundamental to maintain a resilient corporate governance architecture. So we have identified three primary risk categories inherent to our business model, and we have instituted concrete strategic iterations for each. Firstly, supply chain risk. We experience inherent volatility in the procurement of highly specialized electronic microcomponents and specialized materials. So to mitigate this, our strategy relies on the supply security, where we have locked in long-term volume procurement contracts with multi-source independent international vendors, ensuring we are never dependent on a single point of failure. Secondly, obsolescence risk. Operating in the digital consumer electronics sector means we have to navigate rapid technology life cycles. We actively manage this through our software lifecycle strategy, where we regularly deploy over-the-air (OTA) updates to continuously enhance device features, meaning we can extend the life and commercial value of existing physical hardware through software optimization. Thirdly, FX exposure risk. Since a significant portion of our international export revenue is dollar denominated, foreign exchange fluctuations pose a risk to our top-line margins. Our mitigation is trade treasury hedging, which our finance department actively utilizes forward hedging contracts to completely insulate and lock in our top-line margins from volatile currency swings.
Country Chairman, with your permission, I would like to address the board regarding the audited financial statement.
Sure, you may proceed.
Thank you, Country Chairman. I commend the finance team for this proactive risk intervention, particularly the forward hedging contract to address FX exposure. Having truly analyzed the audited statement, stated the notes to the accounts, and reviewed the risk framework, I am fully satisfied with the transparency and performance presented. As an independent director, I believe these accounts represent a true and fair view of the situation of Intel Corporation Berhad. I am ready to support the moving of the formal board resolution.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Sri Zafran. Now let us move to the administrative voting process, which is the core objective of today's meeting, and I will read out of each resolution sequentially for formal proposal and secondary. So for the first board resolution is formal adoption of the audited financial account for financial year end 31 December 2025. Do I have a proposal?
Tan Sri Chairman, I formally propose the adoption of Board Resolution 1.
Country Chairman, I happily second that resolution.
Okay, thank you. Board Resolution 1 is carried unanimously. Now, for the Board Resolution 2, endorsement of management international marketing on and software expansion strategies. Do I have a proposal?
I formally propose Board Resolution 2, Taxi Chairman.
I second the motion, Taxi Chairman.
Alright, very well. So, Board Resolution 2 is carried unanimously. And now, finally, we have Board Resolution 3. The authorization for the Managing Director and the Chief Financial Officer to sign and execute statutory declaration for statutory filing with the Companies Commission of Malaysia SSM. And do I have a proposal?
Taxi Chairman, I propose Board Resolution 3.
Taxi Chairman, I second the resolution.
Okay, thank you. Board Resolution 3 is carried unanimously. All three board resolutions have been legally passed, approved and recorded in the minutes of this meeting. And I would like to express my sincere appreciation to the entire executive team and my fellow directors for this exceptional corporate milestones. As there is no other business to discuss, I declare the 77th Board of Directors meeting of VTech Corporation Berhad officially adjourned. Thank you, and we shall proceed to the next agenda. Ladies and gentlemen, now we are in Agenda 3 regarding the proposed adoption of VTech new corporate logo and the approval of the annual report 2026. And I will invite Datuk Muhammad Zafran Arif to brief the board on the logo proposal.
Thank you, Taxi Chairman. Good morning, directors. The objective of this proposal is to seek the board approval for the adoption of the new corporate logo of VTech Corporation Berhad and is used across all official corporate material, including company documents, digital platform, and website. The proposed logo incorporates a dynamic V symbol that represents vision, victory, and precision. It also reflects the company leadership position in optical inspection and advanced vision technologies. With the board approval, the new logo will become the official corporate identity of VTech Corporation Berhad and will be implemented consistently across all communication and branding channels. Following an extensive internal branding review, management is proposing a new corporate logo to better reflect VTech transformation into a technology-driven company. The design incorporates a modern circuit board motif symbolizing innovation, connectivity, and digital advancement. Thank you.
Taxi Chairman, before discussing the new logo, I would like management to explain why our current logo is no longer suitable.
Okay, please proceed, Datuk Zafran.
The current logo was developed during a period when VTech primary focus was retail eyewear. As the company expands into wearable technology and smart devices, management believes a more modern identity is necessary.
With respect, I find that explanation insufficient. The current logo has represented this company through years of growth, profitability, and market recognition. Customer recognize it, business partner recognize it, and supplier recognize it too. I fail to see what is fundamentally wrong with it. Simply because we are entering new markets does not automatically mean we should abandon an identity that has served us successfully for years.
Taxi Chairman, I agree with Datuk Sri Ahmad. My concern is that management appears to be focusing on appearance rather than substance. When I look at the proposed design, I see a generic technology logo. If the company name were removed, I would not immediately identify it as a VTech. A corporate logo should strengthen brand identity, not dilute it. At present, I am not convinced this design differentiates us from hundreds of other technology companies already operating in the market.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, if I offer a different perspective, while I understand the considering, we must also acknowledge that the market is evolving rapidly. A company that fails to modernize its image risks appearing outdated. The proposed logo sends a strong signal that BTEC is embracing innovation and positioning itself for future growth.
With respect, Datin Fatihah, I am not against modern recession. I am against change for the sake of change. If management wish to replace a corporate identity that has been established for years, the management must demonstrate clear strategic value. So far, I have seen a design presentation. I have not seen a compelling business justification.
Mr. Chairman, I would also like clarification regarding implement costs. Replaces storefront signage, packaging materials, promotional assets, website, corporate stationery, and various operational market material throughout the company will not be inexpensive. Has management calculated the total project expenditure?
Based on our preliminary estimates, the phased implementation cost is approximately around 1.8 million.
RM 1.8 million. This is precisely why I am uncomfortable proving this proposal today. Before spending RM 1.8 million, I would expect to see market research, customer feedback, and measurable evidence demonstrating why this redesign is necessary. At present, I believe the board is being asked to approve a significant expenditure based largely on assumptions.
I share that concern. From a government perspective, I would prefer to see stronger supporting data before making a final decision on a permanent corporate identity change.
Thanks, Chairman. Management acknowledged the concern raised by the board. We remain confident in the proposal but are prepared to conduct further evaluation if required.
Alright, thank you everyone. The discussion has highlighted several important concerns relating to brand identity, differentiation, and implementation costs. As a result, the board has come to a conclusion that the logo is not approved due to several factors. Now, we are moving to the second part of Agenda 3 and let us review the annual report for 2026.
Thank you, Chairman. We have incorporated infographic highlighting VTech research and development achievement, product innovation milestone, and market expansion initiatives to provide a comprehensive overview of the company growth. In terms of governance, the company maintains strong corporate oversight through its risk management and internal control system. These processes help ensure that financial reporting is accurate, regulations are followed, and risks are effectively managed. The Audit Integrity Committee also monitor compliance, and no material breaches or contractual violations were reported during financial year 2025. Additionally, the company successfully achieved important milestone by lifting its production hold in June 25 and distributing the annual report to shareholders before the annual general meeting.
I have cross-checked the report against the audited financial statement approved under Agenda 2. Firstly, revenue increased significantly from 880.3 million in financial year 2024 to 1,250 million in financial year 2025. This represents strong growth in the company's sales and business activities. However, despite the increase in revenue, profit before tax decreased from 115.40 million to 24.50 million. Similarly, profit after tax declined from 88.20 million in financial year 2024 to 18.90 million in financial year 2025. This indicates that while the company generated higher revenue, profitability was affected by higher operating costs, increased expenses, or other financial challenges during the year. The finance team has also enhanced the presentation of financial ratios, cash flow summaries, and performance indicators to improve credibility and transparency. Moving to the audited financial highlights, the company recorded a strong increase in gross revenue, reaching 1.25 billion Malaysian ringgit in financial year 2025, compared to 880.80 million Malaysian ringgit in financial year 2024. This reflects higher market demand and business expansion. However, despite the revenue growth, profitability declined, with profit before tax at 24.5 million Malaysian ringgit and profit after tax at 18.19 million Malaysian ringgit. This was mainly due to higher operational expenses and increased investment in technology and business development. Overall, these disclosures provide stakeholders with a transparent view of the company's financial performance, strategic direction, and long-term commitment to sustainable growth.
Thank you, Chairman. I have reviewed the report and I find the content flow is clear, professional and well-structured. The financial turnaround section is effectively highlight the company achievement and progress.
Upon receiving the board's approval, the corporate secretarial divisions will coordinate with the external publisher to ensure timely printing and distribution before the annual general meeting scheduled on 12 September 2026.
Alright, thank you all. The motion is carried unanimously, and the annual report for 2026 is hereby approved for publication and distribution. And now, let's proceed directly to Agenda 4 to review the directors who are scheduled to retire by rotation this year and consider recommendation for their subsequent re-election at the upcoming AGM. So, Mr. Secretary, please present the formal rotation schedule and compliance parameter to the floor.
Alright, thank you, Dr. Chairman. If in accordance with Article 96 of the British Corporate Constitution, one-third of our active directors for the time being must retire from the office at each annual general meeting, with the mandate that they remain fully eligible to offer themselves for re-election by the shareholders' body. Based on our official historical rotation tracking ledger, Datin Cik Siti Nur Anissa binti Abdullah is scheduled to retire by rotation at the upcoming AGM of September 2026. For the record, Datin Anissa has served on our board since 12 May 2012, and our leadership committee has already carried out a comparative performance evaluation regarding her tenure.
Alright, thank you, Mr. Secretary. As chairman of the nomination committee, I can personally confirm that our evaluation shows that Datin Anissa continues to bring outstanding leadership, sharp business judgment, and valuable professional insight to our board debates. Her deep experience in corporate strategy has been absolutely crucial during our tech transformation over the past few years. The committee completely endorses and recommends her re-election. And for Datin Anissa, are you willing to offer yourself for re-election to the shareholders?
Mr. Chairman, may I have the permission to state my position to the record?
Sure, please proceed, Datin Anissa.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and member of the committee, for your continued confidence in my work. Yes, I officially confirm that I will stand for re-election at the upcoming AGM. I am incredibly eager to continue supporting BTech as we scale our new smart eyewear innovation globally. I would like to know who will replace my position.
Mr. Chairman, may I have the floor to voice my support for the resolution?
Certainly, Datin Warina, go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I fully support the committee recommendation. Datin Anissa background has provided excellent stability for this board, and keeping her on ensures strong continuity as we execute her long-term strategy plan over the next 10 years.
Mr. Chairman, with your permission, I would like to echo Dr. Wadina's statement.
Please proceed, Dr. Sri Zafran.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I echo that completely. Her active participation in our board committees ensures our governance standards stay top tier. I am very happy to support this resolution.
On behalf of the board, I would like to extend my sincere aspiration to Datin Cik Siti Nur Alisa binti Abdullah for her dedicated service as a non-independent non-executive director of VTech Corporation Berhad. Over the years, she has contributed valuable insight, guidance and experience that have supported the company's growth and strengthened its governance practice. Her commitment and professionalism have been greatly appreciated by the board and management. We thank again to Datin Cik Siti Nur Alisa binti Abdullah for her significant contribution and wish her continued success, good health and happiness in retirement. Thank you. The motion is carried. The board officially recommends Datin Cik Siti Nur Alisa for re-election at the 77th Annual General Meeting. Now that we have formalized the retirement by rotation resolution for Datin Alisa, I want to take the opportunity during this agenda item to discuss our broader boardroom compensation and long-term succession planning. Ladies and gentlemen, with our corporate governance and procedure matters successfully conclude, now let us transition to the strategic highlight of today's session, and I call the board attention to agenda item 5. As we look towards long-term asset optimization, management is proposing a high-value technology venture codename Project Apex Vision. I now call upon our Chief Executive Officer Datin Wafa alongside our Head of Information Technology to jointly present the strategy proposal to the floor. Datin Wafa, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and official members of the board. Today, we stand at a critical crossroads. Also, staying stagnant in traditional production, it limits our profitability. And to drive shareholders' value, VTech must pivot into a high-margin, technology-based ecosystem. Project Apex Vision is our entry for us to premium global smart wearables market via 50-50 strategic joint venture with the company Oakley Incorporation. And together, we are co-developing the AB01 smart glasses. Financially, the entire launch requires a fund of 7 million. However, because Oakley is matching us ringgit for ringgit, our company's capital exposure is strictly capped at an optimized 3.5 million. I will now hand the floor to our head of IT to unpack the technical framework and also the system architecture. Thank you.
Thank you, CEO Wafa. Greeting to Mr. Chairman and Director. As outlined in board paper number 5, the AV01 is an elite wearable device that integrates our proprietary tech into Oakley's highly durable military-grade frames. We have successfully designed an architecture that merges real-time AI infrared vision running at 1000 frame rate per second, a transparent heads-up display HUD, and also the GPS mapping and advanced biometric vital tracking onto a single operating platform. To bring this design to life, our proposed 3.5 million ringgit Malaysia allocation is precise categorized. 1.5 million ringgit Malaysia is designed for infrastructure upgrades to retrofit production line 3 into a certified clean room. 1 million ringgit Malaysia secure our deep tech software intellectual property. 500,000 million ringgit Malaysia goes to upskilling 150 of our local plant workers through intensive optic engineering certification, and the final 500,000 ringgit Malaysia is allocated for our market launch and high impact CSR framework.
head of IT, I'm a law student. Looking at your budget, you have allocated $500,000 to a charity initiative called Project Wira Penyelamat. As an independent member focused on strict cash utilization, I must ask, why are we channeling crucial capital into donation instead of protecting our commercial market liquidity?
An exceptional valid question, Director Ayi. Allow me to clarify. Project Wira Penyelamat is not a passive charity. It is our primary operational risk mitigation tool. By using that 500,000 Malaysia ringgit to manufacture and supply 400 tactical smart glasses to the Malaysia Civil Defence Force APM and Mount Kinabalu Mossar Rescue Team, we secure an active real-world testing ground. This also allows us to stress test our AI thermal software and tracking firmware in extreme high altitude, sub-zero blizzard condition without exposing VTech to little liability. Furthermore, when National Search Rescue Team saves life on live television using VTech equipment, the organic PR generated will elevate our corporate brand quality by an estimated 240%, giving us far greater value than standard billboard advertising.
I appreciate the clear angle you are taking, but our plant workforce is highly accustomed to assembling the traditional electronics. So do we possess the actual human capital capability to manufacture of precision critical engineering requirement?
I will address the citizen's concern. We have fully anticipated this hurdle, and the 500,000 upskilling budget is specifically legally tied to bringing office senior manufacturing specialists directly into our facility. So they will run intensive training protocols and certify 150 of our plant workers as certified optical systems integrators. So this project, it does not just release a product, but it fundamentally upgrades our long-term factory asset values.
Council Chairman, considering that our exposure is limited to RM 3.5 million, that our plant assets are being retrofitted, and that our ESG profile is completely anchored by the APM deployment, I believe this purpose is strategically sound. I am satisfied with the management answer.
Alright, thank you directors for a robust debate. Since there are no further objection and management has a clear bulletproof utility rationale, I call a formal motion to approve the deployment of Project Apex Vision under board paper. And do I have a proposal?
Council Chairman, I propose the motion.
Alright, thank you Datuk Sri. Do I have a seconder for the motion?
Council Chairman, based on the risk mitigation details, I second the motion.
Alright, thank you. The motion to approve has been properly proposed and seconded. And now I will call upon all board members to cast their vote by a show of hands. All those in favor of passing the resolution to the project application, please raise your hands. Alright, thank you directors. Hands down. Any against? None. Abstention? None. Alright, the vote is unanimously and the motion is carried. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to our head of IT and the executive team. Now, Mr. Secretary, please log in this resolution into the minutes book, yeah?
Noted. Thank you, Chairman. Alright, right now, let us take a formal vote to receive and adopt the updated board taxation and skill matrix framework. For agenda 1 of every general meeting, please raise your hand to vote for the agenda. Alright, thank you. Please put down your hand. Therefore, the vote approved for the annual general meeting. Lastly, for the agenda 5 special project, please raise your hand to vote for the agenda. Alright, thank you. Please put down your hand. So, we made the approve for the special project. Thank you.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, before I formally adjourn this meeting, allow me to summarize the key resolution passed today. In the first agenda, the board approved the proposed date, venue, agenda, and meeting arrangement for the annual general meeting to be held on 12 November 2023. The management was authorized to proceed with all necessary preparation, with particular emphasis on enhancing shareholder engagement and ensuring the smooth execution of the event. On the second agenda, the audited financial statements for the financial year end 31 December 2025 will receive, consider and approve for tabling at the forthcoming annual general meeting. On the third agenda, the board reject in principle the proposed new logo company and the board approve for the annual report subject to final review and confirmation by the audit committee prior to distribution. On the fourth agenda, the board noted that retirement by rotation of Datin Sheikh Siti Nurhaliza and endorsed his recommendation for re-election for inclusion in the AGM reg circular to shareholders. And the last agenda, the Technology Transformation Initiative was approved with a total budget allocation to 3.5 million ringgit, and management was authorized to establish the project steering committee and proceed with implementation of the initiative. So, Mr. Secretary, please ensure that the minutes of the meeting are drafted and circulated to all board members by 14 days, yeah?
Yes, thank you, Chairman. The minute will be circulated by 30 June 2026.
Alright, thank you everyone. On behalf of the board, I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to all members for your active participation, constructive discussion and valuable contribution throughout today's meeting. The quality of our deliberation reflects the board's collective commitment to good governance and the continued success of the company. Thank you on behalf of the board, and I would like to extend my sincere appreciation to all members for your active participation, constructive discussion and valuable contribution throughout today's meeting. The quality of our deliberation reflects the board's collective commitment to good governance and the continued success of the company. With no matters to discuss, I would like to thank everyone once again for your attendance and continued support. The next board meeting is expected to be held within the next 2 months, and the confirmation date, time, and venue will be communicated in due course. So, Mr. Secretary, please take note and ensure that all board members are duly notified and remind once the meeting arrangement has been finalized. Yeah?
Alright, I note that, Chairman. Thank you, Chairman.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you, and I hereby declare that meeting adjourned, meeting dismissed. Assalamualaikum.
Okay, now all the directors and the team management can leave the meeting.